I am here this morning with Nina Waysdorf, did I say that correctly? From Walking Mountain Science Center, and you have some really cool technical things you want to tell us about, right?
I do, yeah. So I'm talking about the Eagle County Waste Wizard app, which is a really cool app we developed to kind of help people in Eagle County recycle right.
Okay.
Make it a little less confusing to recycle.
No, I love that because my husband yells at me a lot. Like I'll go to put something, in the recyclable, and he's like, "That's not the right kind of plastic, or you can't put that in this one." And I was like, okay.
Yeah, it can be a little confusing. Recycling is kind of based on market, so what can and can't be recycled does change. It's different from place to place, so even within our community, there are differences about what can be recycled. And sometimes you just forget what can be recycled, or you come across a new material that you've never thrown away before.
And this is just an app for my phone?
Yes. Yeah.
So what does it tell me?
Yeah, so it's a super simple app. It's available for iPhones, Androids, and it's also available on our website, as a web-based platform through Walking Mountains. And you just search for the material you're trying to throw away, or you're trying to recycle. It'll tell you synonyms or maybe similar materials that you'll get. You just click on it, and it'll tell you which bin to put it on depending on your waste collection, type of service, where you are, where in the county you are. And then it'll tell you kind of any other special instructions you may need to know.
Okay, so let me just ask you something in general. So something I go through in my house because I have kids, and something we go through here are batteries, okay? And I know that I can't put my batteries in the trash can, but for the recycling that's picked up at my house, I can't put my batteries in that recycling. So if I were to look at the app, what would it tell me to do with something like that?
So it kind of depends on the battery type, but it'll tell you, if you search different battery types, it'll tell you where to put it. If it's a really extreme type of battery with something you don't want in the trash can, you can take it to the household hazardous waste facility in Wolcott, and it'll tell you all that kind of information.
And it'll tell me where to go in Wolcott, that we have this recycling center we can take them to.
Exactly. Yeah.
Wow.
Yeah, and it has a few other cool features. So you can get notifications. So if there is a change in what can be recycled, it can notify you of that, or it can tell you about events we have coming up. We do recycling tours for the community. We have one next week, a week from today. So you can sign up right on the app for our tour of the recycling center in Wolcott.
Very fun. And if they do special events, I know they'll have a day periodically where they'll say, bring us all your electronics today. It's electronic recycling for free. And the app will tell you that this is going to be taking place as well?
Yeah, so you can either get a notification or there's a little calendar icon. So you can just click on that and it'll populate with all the events coming up.
Oh, that's so cool for everyone who wants to try and, go green and whatnot. It makes it so easy, too.
Exactly.
I would think my kids, too, and in the schools would have a lot of fun with this. It just, if you're struggling to get a kid to put trash in the right trash can, it makes it a little bit more fun for them.
Yeah, kids love technology, phones, You
Absolutely.
Just, can play around with it and see what things can be recycled. I think it's fun. So.
Yeah, and this is, I'm assuming, is this a free app?
It's a free app, yep. It's a free app, or like I said, on our website as well. So either way, we make it really easy to figure out what goes in which bin, what can be recycled what,
Very cool. And now you guys are more than just recycling apps. Anyone can go check out the Walking Mountain Science Center. Can you tell me where you're located and a little bit about if someone is just visiting for the day?
Yeah.
And they want to come check it out, what times you guys are around and what sort of things they could expect if they stop by?
Sure, absolutely. Yeah, so we're just up the road in Avon, up on Buck Creek, and we have a really nice campus. There's a nature discovery center. So it's great for families. You can kind of poke around and learn a little bit about the environment.
I've been into your nature discovery center.
Yeah, it's super cool.
Especially with the couple rainy days that we're having coming up, you can go indoors, and it's very touchy-feely for kids. You can
very interactive.
Yes, no, it's great because you can see things about all the local animals. You can touch things by the animals. It's a lot of fun. And what are the hours for that?
I believe it's 9 to 5.
Awesome. Thank you so much. And these guys could help you with the app if you are struggling with that too while you go in there. So stay with us. We're going to have a look at our Epic Morning Mix with Mark.